that was at the game at the Rogers Arena. And it's Greg, and he's on Leaf Talk, and you're kicking off the show. Greg, go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Frost. Can you just give me a second? I want to tell my son to turn the radio off.
That'd be great.
Earl, turn the radio off, please. Yeah, I'm on the phone with Andy Frost. Thanks. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. You know, I spent $750 tonight, Andy. I brought my wife to the game. I brought my 7-year-old son, who's a diehard Leafs fan. And it sucks because they only come here once a year. And there's at least maybe 4,000 Leafs fans, maybe even more there, and just a waste of money to watch such a pathetic performance. It's just sickening.
Did you wear a Leaf jersey or a Leaf sweater or a Leaf toque or a Leaf scarf or anything? Or did you have your 7-year-old son wearing any Leaf memorabilia?
My son had his Kessel jersey on with his hat. I had my Leafs leather jacket on that I bought in the 1980s, which is beautiful when I was in Toronto.
A Leaf leather jacket? That's very 80s.
Yeah, it was just...
So were people throwing things at you or what, Greg?
No, not today, unfortunately. I mean, fortunately, sorry about that, but... my son was getting heckled a lot, even by some older men, which was a little classless. But what can you do? You know, it's Vancouver. They're little unclassy fans. What can I say? Hey,
why do so many people hate this Canuck team? Can you explain that to me? I just mentioned that off the top. What is it about the Canuck team? You know, you're in Vancouver. Greg might not be the right person to ask this, but why does this team rub myself and so many people the wrong way?
Just from personal experience from watching them and such, people don't like them, or the NHL doesn't like them because, I don't know, they just seem cocky, but they don't have a right to be cocky because they haven't won anything, but they think they're entitled to some sort of praise or something like, but they're just divers, they whine, they complain to the refs. No one wants that. It's not part of hockey.
Okay, enough about the Canucks. Thanks for that update. What about this Maple Leaf team? Did you like anything about the Leafs play tonight, and what do you think they've got to do, Greg?
Did I like anything tonight? Probably not. James Reimer, he's been struggling as of late. He looks like, I don't even know, he looks like a young Tim Shovelday. Jonas Gustafsson, I've been saying it, if you remember my calls, I said he should be the one that's starting because he's earned the ice time when Reims has been gone off the concussion. But it really seems like when you goaltending help, you know, these bad shots are going in. Reimer's not scored as a shooter. He's not challenging enough, and then these weak shots are going in at the worst times. Granted, there was just some turnovers there. McArthur and Lombardi had 10 seconds to get it out of the blue line. He didn't do it. That's just pathetic.
Yeah.
And then McArthur also at the blue line, he trips over the puck and they score. It's just sad that we waste so much money and have to watch such a despiteful performance. But thank God the Eastern Conference is not that great. We're still in a playoff spot. I'm just hoping we can get Rick Nash here. So you got to send Luke Shen, send Nazem Kadri, send anyone but Jake Gardner, Matt Frappen, and Kessel to get the deal done. Just do it. Please, Brian Burke. Please, you got to do something, Brian Burke. Please.
Greg, thanks very much for your phone call from Vancouver. And he was at the game tonight. And if you are just joining us, the final score, the Vancouver Canucks 6, the Toronto Maple Leafs 2. But honestly, did you really think that the Maple Leafs were going to pull off a victory in this game tonight when the Canucks had beaten the Maple Leafs 9 straight times and the Canucks are arguably playing their best hockey of the season?